Maestro Gaming presents a wobbly wagon wheel production about a nomad man. That man is the Gypsy King. Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back to another Maestro Game production, and welcome to the Kendall Stadium, home of Rosenborg, for our first game of today's episode. Arguably, probably going to be our last episode here in Norway, as we were second and fourth in the league. But without further ado, I'm going to head on over to the dugout and get on with today's first game. Right, it's almost kick-off time, ladies and gents, in this first game of today's episode. It is time to face the body-faced man himself in this 4-4-2 formation, which Rosenborg are going for. We, of course, are going for our 3-1-2-3-1. Now at the back is As, Lovren and Henriksen with Olaf behind them. Kauko is in front of them in defensive mid. Central midfield is controlled by Vollesen and Romfo. In front of them is Drost, Tofdal and QT. Up front is Latifi, and without further ado, let's head into the dressing room. I have noticed I put Romfo instead of Voldo because Voldo is still injured. So let's head on in, talk to Roger. Roger, it's time. The pressure is not off. The pressure is definitely way on. As said, passionately. We've got nothing to lose here. Show everyone what you could, but I'm expecting nothing but a win to get up. We owe them revenge. If any time is for revenge, it's right now. We need points. We need to do something in this game. We need a miracle against Rosenborg. Let's go get it. And Greta from the Norwegian Football Review, a devious young lady who has great respect for us, which doesn't look great on our part, I must admit, says, Ole Christiansen Andersen will continue to call the shots at Hod after being re-elected for another term. What is your reaction to the election results? Well, we're leaving. They're probably getting relegated and could care less. I could care less. He is an idiot, and so is the rest of the board. Smiley face. Because why not? I'm delighted. He's the best person. So, Helgason has reigned supreme at the back for Rosenborg recently. How do you wish to throw him off? Break his legs? No, I think unsettle him, make him uncomfortable. That'll add to the challenge. He's playing well with no reward. No, he's not. I've been asking the same question before every match. Quite frankly, I'll be blunt. Because I don't see us getting out of this hole, and I can't see... Yeah. Let's have a go at the players who have been struggling, because why not? Let's make use of our final couple of days where we get to yell at these players for being absolutely terrible. But first of all, Rosenborg is going to go on the attack. They've kept it in possession, and can we win the ball back? No, Risse gets a silver shot. Spicy. Spicy indeed. Lillstrom, though. We do need Lillstrom to pick up a victory in that. Aslund as well. We could also do with them winning their game too. After all, they are playing against the Vikings. So, let's hope one of them in fact, both of them results go our way, because Kauko is just going to give a penalty. I don't know why he did that, but he did. And now we need to hope Olaf can make a miracle, which I don't believe he can. He was close. I'll give him that. He was close. But Trondsen gets his second goal of the season. You know what? We're getting very attacking. We have no other option. Get very attacking. Show some passion, lads. We've already conceded 25 minutes in. Let's just get up the pitch and do something. I don't care if we lose 8-0. If we go down fighting, let's just go down fighting, lads. Let's push up. Try and take the fight back to them. If we don't manage it, then fair enough. But we can't just sit in our own half and pray nothing happens, because we've tried that a little bit and it didn't work out too well. Trondsen manages to... I don't get that. I don't get that at all, Drost. You block it. He then doesn't chase it down. He just stands there and lets the guy go pick it up. and cross the ball in. And Victor Boniface gets his 17th goal of the season as a result. Look at this. Watch. Drost slides in, blocks it, fair enough, gets up, and then he even backs up. He doesn't chase him down, he backs up. This team, my friends, this team. I'm looking forward to the new challenge of the next team. Let's just say that, because this one is frustrating the absolute heck out of me. So, show some passion, lads. We're 2-0 down, not even half time yet. De Silva is open on this wing. Someone get a tackle in, or just let him cross it. That's our problem the whole time. We've got tight marking on. Remember that, we have tight marking. Now, I've told him to stay on the feet, which is fair enough, but still, you're letting him cross. Like, just don't let him cross. Stick your foot out. Get a block on. Like, pathetic. Quite frankly, pathetic. 3-0 to Rosenborg at half-time. 12 shots to our 2, 9 shots on target to our 0, 2 fouls to 8, 0 yellow cards, 2 yellow cards, 57% possession to our 43. Now, their best performer was Tronson with an 8.3 and a 1 assist. Lovren, weirdly, was our best performer with a 6.8 and 82% passing completion ratio. Struggling to perform. 4 mistakes. 6.2 for Calco and Desio for them with a 6.7 and no reason for it. And just to add to the pain and misery, Bodo is currently winning 1-0. Mold is losing 1-0 at home to Odd. Now, that's an interesting result. Doesn't really affect us, but it's interesting. Stabak currently drawing 0-0 at Sogndal. That's a big one for Christian Sund, to be honest. Top of the league, drawing 0-0 away. And Viking is 1-1 against Assold. They've managed to bring that one back from being 1-0 down. So, both teams are picking up points above us. It's not looking good. Assertive Blue. You're not. No, I'm yelling at you. I'm giving you a hairdryer treatment. That was absolutely terrible, lads. I am disappointed. We are going to have a free striker situation. Cutie, slide in there. We then have... You know what? You come on for Cutie. I don't know how Cutie's performed. He's on a 6.4. Yeah, Cutie, get your backside off the pitch. Drost, advance forward. Tofdal, also an advance forward. Latif, yeah, you can stay advance forward. Why not? 3 advance forwards. We can then have... Interesting. Can any of these play right back? Ass can play right back. So, how do you feel? Well, you ladies and gents can't actually respond, so that's not going to really be much of a point, but how do we feel about this situation? Ass is going to be our wingback. In fact, he's going to be our attacking wingback. You're also going to be attacking because we're down 3-0. We need players up. So we go like this. I want to push an extra striker on instead of Forstrom. Forstrom, though, can drop into midfield. So what I might do... First of all, let's just get ourselves a left back on. Henriksen? Yeah, you know what, we'll do that. 4-2-1-3. That's going to be our formation going into the second half. Time to pray, ladies and gents. I've said that so many times at this club. We have conceded the most goals ever in this league. That's how pathetic our defence is. We have the new record for the most goals conceded, and our striker isn't scoring. Our top goal scorer has 5 goals, to put it in perspective, and he's not even in our lineup because I thought we needed an improvement, but apparently the guys I've brought in can't improve on 5. Tronson, though, plays it up to Cedar. Cuts inside from left hand side. Can we get anything done? Tacklo gets it away. Volson, chase it, man. Good job. Good tackle. Plays it over to Drost. Drost now. Crossfield ball to Tofdal. Tofdal plays a through ball to Latifi. Can he finally get a goal? Latifi has finally scored, ladies and gents. Everybody give him a clap. He has finally managed to find the net. Second goal of the season, assisted by Tofdal. Now, it's probably not going to amount to much. It's probably just a last minute thing considering we're going down, just so he can say, yeah, I did score, I helped. When you didn't. You waited till it was 3-0 down in a decisive game. But he managed to get one. So we've had a goal to celebrate, and that's all we can really hope for at this point. Just getting a few goals we can celebrate and enjoy on our way down into the league below. So, Scarsum, I don't know what I'm going to do with this club, to be honest. They've got plenty of cash left over. I might do a few buys between this episode and our new club, just to help them out for the future. I might also just let them suffer. I might just bring in some players on some ridiculous wages so Hod never get back into the Premier League again, because some of these players are frustrating me. I'm tempted to just bog all of our cash into Olaf's wages, to be honest. Like, Olaf is so happy. He's the only guy who's managed to perform. Taklo, though, kicks it up to Latifi. Can Latifi do anything with it? Volson over to Drost. Drost on this left-hand side. Whips on across to off down. What was that touch? It was huge. So huge. No innuendos, folks. No innuendos. So, thrown over to Cedar. Cedar on left-hand side, cuts in, gets past his man. He's ran straight through our defence, one-on-one with Olaf. Lucky for us, his finish was not so good. And Olaf makes the save. Save. Even. English, hard. Very difficult, you see. But they are in possession. It's the 87th minute. Will it be 4-1? Will we make it 3-2? Tofdal, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Wasn't expecting that. Lucky for them, though. Tofdal can't score. And it's a free kick anyways. Tofdal's finishing is absolutely pathetic. So, what do we do for the last game? That's the question. Do we play it like it's a normal game? Or do we have a bit of fun? I want to have a bit of fun. I kind of want to see if Olaf can perform in a different position other than goalkeeper. You know, make someone else struggle in goal. He struggled all season. Had no one around him to help. Dross, though, gets us a second. Made this game look a little bit less embarrassing. Got himself his first goal of the season. I was in a world of my own, but Tofdal with the assist manages to get us a second goal. And, well, it was quite a nice goal. If only we could have done that earlier in the season. We have a kickoff highlight, folks. We have a kickoff highlight. Can we steal a point? I don't think a point at this point is going to be any point, but still. No, Boniface. Victor Boniface is just going to rip up any plans we had of getting anything from this game with his 18th goal of the season. Route 1 to Victor Boniface, and they have a 4th, ladies and gents. So, that is a disappointing 4-2 loss in the end. We got a few more shots. We've been getting better towards the end of the season. Unfortunately, though, the season end is just too near. So they had 25 shots to our 14, 16 on target to our 7, 4 fouls to our 18 fouls. That's ridiculous. 0 yellow cards to 4 yellow cards, 57% possession to our 43. Now, their best performer, of course, was Boniface with his 9 rating and brace. For us, Tofdal, he got 2 assists and an 8.4. Struggling to perform was Mageld with a 6.7 and no reason for it, and Cutie with a 6.4 and also no reason for it. A lot of different milestones, not going to go through them specifically, but feel free if you are interested. The only one that really gets me is Latifi finally scores after 586 minutes without scoring. So Victor Boniface gets the player of the match. And Roger, thanks for telling the team we appreciate their efforts at losing yet again. I don't think he understands how football works. Yeah, I'm giving them, we'll address it in training, folks. Seems to have lost focus. Trust. I'm going to personally have a go at you just for that. I don't care. I know that was going to hurt it worse. But, yeah, we're beyond caring at this point. We are having some fun. We have a game in 7 days' time at home. I think... See, here it's saying playoffs. There's a 9-point gap. They think we're going to magically make up 9 points. So they think we're going to beat Bran, Bowden, and Stabæk So we're going to beat 4th, 8th and 14th and make up that goal difference in order to steal 14th. I don't see it happening, folks. I really don't see it happening. But we are going to head home to pray? Yeah, we're going to head home and pray, because that's the only chance we've got to get in that 14th spot. We're going to head home and play Bran now, where I'll see you fine folks for the second game in just a second. Okay, ladies and gents, it's almost time to get on with our second game of today's episode. But as you can see, I have been here at the Brygger Sports Bar here in Ulsteinvik, having a few drinks, just relaxing, enjoying my last few days here in Norway, and, well, trying to forget our time here, to be honest. So, without further ado, I'm going to head on over to the stadium where I'll see you fine folks for the second game of today's episode. Right, ladies and gents, win or loss, it is time to finish our time here in Norway, at home, playing against 4th in the league, Bran. As you can see, our formation has not changed. Voldo does return to the team. He's not completely fit, but he's our captain, so we got him back in the lineup. Siversen is also in defence. That is because Henriksen is suspended. Our bench stays as Olsen, Taklo, Ronforth, of course, swapping in for Voldo, Forstrom, Mikkelsen, Tons, and Ratty. But without further ado, let's get on with today's game and see if we can beat this good old classic 4-4-2. So, Roger thinks we should challenge. I can't speak today. Challenge the team. So, passionately, we've got nothing to lose. I mean, we haven't got anything to lose. We're relegated. We're pretty much relegated, so just get out there. How are you approaching the task of breaching the Premier League's best defence? Well, Magnus Salvesen of the Norwegian Football Informer, a devious fellow who has a respect for us. We have to find their weaknesses. Your team ranks considerably lower in pretty much everything. We know what we do well, which is nothing, and we know what we do badly, which is everything. So Bran's recent good form has them 5th in the Premier League form table. How much of a threat do they pose? They're a threat, but so are we. We're really not. Berish has been banging in the goals in the Premier League so far. How do you plan to stop him? God. Please help. It's fine, but we are fine first. So, let's get on with today's game. We're going attacking. I kind of want to go very attacking, but that's a little bit too much even for me. So just go off with all out attack from the beginning. Kauko, though, plays it across to Voldo. Voldo whips in a lovely cross, back post. No one's there, though. Latifi at the near post, though, gets the header from the defender. Mohamed Javad Latifi even, has gone and got his 3rd goal of the season. Finally found his scoring form. Unfortunately, he's done it too late, and we are doomed to relegation, but at least he can leave here on scoring form, go back to his team, and actually have an opportunity to break into the squad. So, Kauko gives the ball away. Strand on the counter-attack. Will he go for a through ball? He does. It's Bamba, one-on-one with Olaf. Olaf makes the save. Good job, Olaf. We've not had a lot to be pleased about in our time here, but Olaf is one of the better people whilst we've been here. Like I said, his goalkeeping, questionable in the way he does it, but he gets it done. Admittedly, he gets it done a lot of the time. He tips stuff onto posts, onto the bar, but he gets it away. We would have conceded a lot more without him, but unfortunately, he's not great, and he's our best player. Like, we can't be having that. Volson, though, plays it to Voldo, back to Tafal, and back to Voldo. Voldo gets it over to Cutie. Cutie heads it down and only gives it straight back to them, though. Chase this one down, lads. Chase it. Come on, hunt. Hunt them down. Get the ball. Come on. Chase it. Pretend this is some school football. Just chase after the ball. Get the ball. Good job, lads. Drost. Drost, can he play a free ball? No, plays it across to Voldo, though. Voldo back to Drost. Drost with a crossfield ball. Doesn't get to Cutie. Headed down for the goalkeeper, and it's kicked away. Can we win the ball back here, though? No, it's a through ball. Bamba is down on this left-hand side. Has acres of space. Whips one across face of goal. Lucky for us, the header goes wide. And we've managed to escape. We're doing okay. 20 minutes deep. We're 1-0 up. So, let's see if we can do more. Cutie heads it down again. He's given it straight back to their defence. Monsieur with the ball. Tries ball over the top. Lovren wins it back. Gets it down for Drost. Plays it back to the ass now. What will the ass man do? Plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper, of course. Olaf now with a short one up to Voldo. Voldo in the centre circle. Nice ball over the top to Latifi. Latifi saved, though, by Jonsson. And that's unfortunate. Latifi's finally doing something. Toffdal whips it in, back post. Latifi again. Latifi, my friend. Why you couldn't have done this from the off, I don't know. I'm loving watching you this game. But unfortunately, it's just too late. Too late, my friend. Left it till the dying embers of the season. Like I said, the longer we've gone on, we have made improvements, just the improvements have not been enough. It's simple as that. If this was like a 42 game season, we'd be alright. We'd have 12 more games, we'd have an opportunity, but no. Not with this short space of time, and not with Bamba getting a Route 1 ball like that and scoring his 11th goal of the season. Assisted by the goalkeeper of all people, Johansson just hoofs it up the pitch. Holman Johansson with a beautiful Route 1 to Bamba, slots it past Olaf, and it's 1-1. So, come on, let's get this win. Let's get another goal, get back in the lead, and try and win this game. So, they have a throw-in. We do not win the ball back quite yet. We have managed to intercept it with Lovren, though. Lovren plays it up to Voldo. Voldo over to Drost. Drost, will he play it down the wing or go crossfield? He's gone crossfield to Cutie. Can Cutie do anything with it? No, Cutie. You've been awful, my friend. Worst signing of my entire life. I swear, I don't think I've had a more disappointing signing in any Football Manager. Like, like I said, when I signed Cutie, he was amazing relative to the players we had. Unfortunately, though, those players were absolutely terrible. Since bringing other players in, we've seen how useless he is, and yeah. Also, I love how there's a guy doing star jumps just in between us two managers. He's just casually doing his star jumps for Bran. So, we are up to 13 points. Can we get 50? Nice. Just get 15. Nice little number before we leave here today. But it's 1-1 at half time. 5 shots to their 11, 3 on target to their 4, 2 fouls to 1, 1 yellow card 0, 42% possession to 58. Best performer Latifi with 1 goal and 7.2, and Bamba with an 8.2. 100% header win ratio for Bamba, 1 goal for Latifi. Struggling to perform is Drost, 6.2, 52% passing completion ratio, and Musor with a 6.5. Odd is win their game 2-0. Lillestrøm unfortunately is not beating Viking, that's 0-0. Sognadal is also drawing against Bodo, which is also not a good sign. Although, like we said, we haven't got a chance really of catching either of those. So, assertively, I'm far from pleased. We need a win. That's simple. We need a win. In fact, I'm not going to get a chance to quit this team, I don't think, if we lose today. If we don't manage to win today, I think we're getting sacked. The board is on my back. They suddenly switched from being on C to a D at the start of the episode. I want to say it was C at the start. D after D before Rosenborg, and then E is currently our rating. So we're definitely looking at being sacked. That's not good. We don't want to be sacked again. But I feel like that is the situation. That is what happens when you take bottom of the league and your whole objective is to save them from relegation, though. If you fail, you will be sacked. And that was a beautiful goal. Moldners, I appreciate that. For a first goal of the season, that was a beauty. But I don't appreciate you doing it against us. That bit I don't appreciate. So, we are going for the good old... No, Voldo, get your butt back over there. Cutie, get inside. Romfo now comes into here. Do playing playmaker. You can be a central mid. Come on, go on to spot. You know what? Toffdal, you can stay in there. Ratty, come in. Voldo is injured. Drost is having a terrible performance yet again. You know what? I'd rather you two be that way around, so do it that way around. Keep him as deep lying forwards. Don't want to mess around with the triple advance forward again. I'm just going to go with that. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to be enough, as Olaf, again with his typical goalkeeping, he gets to the ball but he doesn't hold it. He doesn't push it round the post. He doesn't push it over the goal. No, he pushes it inside his own net, and we have conceded yet again. Wherever we go next, I really hope we have a good defence. Admittedly, it's not going to be a great defence because we're going to be bottom of the league. There's going to be a reason we're bottom of the league. And that's either going to be we don't score enough or we concede too many. Or a mixture of the two. But I'd rather we're lacking the striking prowess and I can bring us in some nice strikers who can do it than have a defensive shambles like we've had these past two teams. Luckily in Malaysia, we got away with it. We escaped, got out of there, saved them from relegation. It was a tight one. Thought coming here might be a little bit easier. I was wrong. It's the complete opposite. After looking at this team, I think was 2 leagues lower when everything started off. So this is a team definitely rising through the ranks a bit too quickly. We've caught them at their peak, and yeah, unfortunately the peak is not enough to keep them in the league. So show some passion, lads. It's 5-1. This is not how we wanted to leave this club. But it looks like after a beautiful start, we went 1-0 up. We're now 5-1 down. Come on, get a second. Made me feel a little bit better about myself. Latifi. No, you kick it straight out of the goalkeeper. You've got a goal. Aim for the net. You know, that big baggy thing behind the post. Aim for that. Don't aim for the guy standing in front of it. Ratty showing exactly why I didn't start him and why he's been lingering on the bench, which personally I think he's lucky enough to be doing that with his discipline issues of not turning up to training. I think in future teams, anyone who does that, drop to the reserves. We're going to have no qualms about doing that. Just throw them in the reserves. That's what happens when you don't turn up to training. We are going to be harsh on teams going forward. We have to stay on top of this. We can't be having this discipline issue. Can't be having teams not putting in the effort. Players not turning up to training. This was a shambles. And it's finished a shambles. Like I said, we started this one looking good. Got a goal. They tied it up. Went into the second half. Conceded early. Had to chase. And now we're 5-1 down. Come on, let's get a second. Make it 5-2, please. We didn't get dominated as much as this game suggests. Come on. Romfo gets it into Raddy, heads it to Latifi. Latifi gets dispossessed. Is that a penalty? No, it's a free kick because of the offside. Of course. That basically sums up our time here in HOD. Hideous HOD, as we like to call it. Or is it horrendous? Hideously horrendous HOD. Triple H, as we'll go with. HOD though, we lose 5-1 here at home. 10 shots to their 24, 5 on target to their 12, 12 fouls to 2, 1 yellow card to 1 yellow card, 46% possession to 54. Now, our best performer was Latifi, got 7.1, 83% shots on target ratio. And then was Bamba, he got a hat-trick and a 9.6. Struggling to perform was Dross with a 6.1, 54% passing completion ratio. And Grogard with a 6.7 and no reason for it. Bunch of different milestones here. Feel free to pause if you are interested. Me, not so much. I'm just happy to be escaping this place at this point, whether that's me quitting or them, you know, aggressively. That's unacceptable. We just got relegated. That's on all of you, lads. All of you. We got sacked before we could leave the club. That is how we shall end that one. We weirdly managed to beat someone else at not getting sacked, who was like mid-table, so we achieved that, I suppose. But as you can see, we are without a club, so we are going to head for our new home in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed our painful struggle here in Norway. I hope you all have a lovely night, and I hope to see you at the next club. Goodbye.